Hello everybody, and welcome to the second of my previews for LCS game days in 2019. And today we'll be covering the games that will take place on day 2 of week 1 of the North American LCS. What are those games, you ask? We have Optic Gaming versus FlyQuest, Cloud9 versus 100 Thieves, Counterlogic Gaming versus Team Liquid, Clutch Gaming versus TSM, and Echo Fox versus Golden Guardians. So let's dive right into it and predict these games. So the first game we have is Optic Gaming versus FlyQuest. Optic Gaming beat CLG yesterday to move to 1-0. Well, really Optic Gaming Academy beat CLG yesterday to move to 1-0. While FlyQuest beat Golden Guardians yesterday to move to 1-0. Both teams gained their advantages through a strong mid-game. Neither team actually had a fantastic early game. They were both losing for quite a while in the game, but they were able to outmaneuver and out-team fight their oppositions to win the game. I think the FlyQuest will take this one. I think they'll have a slightly stronger early game than Optic will, and I think they'll be able to abuse the decent mid-game we saw to them yesterday to close out the game before Optic has a chance. Moving into game number 2, this is our game of the day. It's Cloud9 versus 100 Thieves. Cloud9 lost to Team Liquid yesterday to move to 0-1, while 100 Thieves lost to TSM yesterday to move to 0-1. Both teams have strong top laners, although Licorice had a better first game, so that should be an interesting point of contention to see which team will come out on top. To go a little more in depth about the two top laners, in their one game they played so far, Licorice had a plus 35 CSD at 15 with a final score of 4-3-4 in Cloud9's loss, while Someday had a minus 1 CSD at 15 and a final score of 1-4-3, and he didn't really look very comfortable on the victor at all. He was one of the main reasons for them losing, actually. So I predict that Cloud9 will take this game, though I think it definitely could go either way. But I think that Cloud9 showed a stronger performance in their first game than 100 Thieves did. And I think 100 Thieves seemed uncoordinated at times later in the game. And so I think that could bite them against a strong team like Cloud9, just like it did against TSM. Moving into the third game, we have Counterlogic Gaming versus Team Liquid. Counterlogic Gaming lost to Optic Gaming yesterday to move to 0-1, while Team Liquid beat Cloud9 yesterday to move to 1-0. Basically, everything points to TL winning this game. This is the only game with an 0-1 team against a 1-0 team. It's also a team that lost to probably one of the worst teams in the league and their academy team versus the team that beat one of the better teams in the league. Team Liquid has advantages at most lanes. I think CLG actually matches up stylistically decently against Team Liquid when they're playing well, but I think the skill definitely isn't there. Although it would be a pretty typical CLG move to actually win this one. I'm going to have to predict Team Liquid for this one. Moving on to the fourth game, we have Clutch Gaming versus TSM. Clutch Gaming beat Echo Fox yesterday to go to 1-0, while TSM beat 100 Thieves yesterday to go to 1-0. This game should be a big test for Broken Blade. He showed up well versus Someday, and while you could say perhaps that was Someday being uncomfortable on Victor, I think if he can show a strong performance today against Huni, who looked even more impressive in his game, I think that can really be something TSM fans can get hyped about. However, I do think that Clutch Gaming just looked a little bit more clean in their victory. I think that they showed a pretty incredible performance against Echo Fox, and while TSM did look good against 100 Thieves, I think that it was more 100 Thieves losing the game over TSM winning the game. So I'm actually going to predict Clutch Gaming to win this game, which perhaps might surprise a few people. Moving into our final game of the day, we have Echo Fox versus Golden Guardians. Echo Fox lost to Clutch Gaming yesterday to move to 0-1, while Golden Guardians lost to FlyQuest yesterday to move to 0-1. Golden Guardians showed a strong early game versus FlyQuest, and then it kind of fell apart later in the game. While Echo Fox had a decent mid-game against Clutch, they definitely came out behind in the early game, but they managed to stall decently from 15 to 25, and then it all kind of fell apart. I think based off their performances yesterday and based off the talent on their team, I think Golden Guardians is going to take it. I think they have stronger laners, and they should not blow a lead 2 games in a row. I also think that Echo Fox is slightly weaker competition compared to FlyQuest and a slightly less coordinated team, so I think that all works to Golden Guardians closing this one out for a victory. So to recap, I think the game of the day will be Cloud9 versus 100 Thieves. I think FlyQuest will beat Optic. I think C9 will beat 100 Thieves. I think Team Liquid will beat CLG in the least close game of the day, while Clutch Gaming will beat TSM in the closest game of the day. And finally, I think Golden Guardians will take down Echo Fox to close out the day. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed my predictions, and tune in next week for my predictions. I also will do a review of this week's games sometime this week, and perhaps you might see a Dragon's Digits episode from me either this week or next week. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye bye.